Go right ahead, Jason. You're good?
Cool. Welcome, Todd. We're here at the Lincoln Design Studio here at Fathom Creative here in Washington, D.C. This is our hub for our Lincoln Test Drive program that we're going to be doing for the next 2 weeks here. It really focuses on local partners in the area. We're taking basically creative aspects of certain vendors, one being Pleasant Pops, jewelry work. We're also going through Naylor Court. We're seeing raw artist art galleries, and it's all about an experience.
All today?
All today. All today. You can basically just show up. You don't need an appointment. We do encourage you to register online, but it's definitely not necessary. Show up and we'll take care of you. And it all centers around new Lincoln vehicles here, primarily the new MKZ, which we're featuring here. It's a 2013 Lincoln MKZ vehicle, a mid-size luxury sedan, nothing like you've seen before. It's really the new DNA for Lincoln brand moving forward. So we're going to be releasing a number of new vehicles over the next few years here. And this is really the first vehicle that's coming out of the new Lincoln Design Studios. Really refreshed lines, elegant interiors, a much more organic feel. So we're kind of telling Lincoln's story by doing that, by showing you some of the local vendors here and their inspiration. So it really is a process in the works. We call it Hello Again, hence the title here on the display here. We said hello to you before, many, many years ago, so this is Hello Again. It's a reinvented brand, full of technology, full of elegant lines, and we really have a bright future. So we invite you to come out and check us out here at the Lincoln Design Studio here at Fathom Creative, and this is the Hello Again tour.
First stop is at one of our partners, which is Pleasant Pops. It's a small local business that started from in the basement and then worked its way all the way up to a storefront. So they just opened about 8 months ago. They opened their first store. Very cool guys, very cool company. They make pops, basically popsicles, or pops that are with the freshest ingredients, locally sourced, organic sugar. So they just their spin on the popsicle is they're going to use the best ingredients and just make it by hand and make something very special. So we're going to meet them, and then once we depart from there, we're going to head to Naylor Court, which is down here. It's a historical area which is protected. It's a lot of old horse stables and blacksmith stables, and it's kind of fun because you're driving along, you're driving the street and you're like in the modern day, and you take a right-hand turn down an alleyway, and suddenly you're back in the 17th century. So we repurposed that space to create an art gallery, which you're going to experience from the seat of your Lincoln. So as we drive past the art, you're going to take your time, you're able to check it out. These are our artists that we partnered with, and so it's kind of a fun twist. It's an old space, modern art. And again, reinventing spaces. This all comes together to kind of create the theme of our event, which is, the reinvention of a classic, which is the MKZ, or the Lincoln brand. We have a lot of legacy, a lot of history with the brand, and now what we're doing is, still keeping true to its core values, but then bringing some fresh ideas, some technology, some cool innovations into it. So, hello again, and that's what we're here for. So first off, we are in DC traffic. Obviously you have construction. We may get separated by a light, a car may come in between us. You just want to be very aware of your surroundings, drive slow. I'm going to be in the lead car. Everyone's going to have their own vehicle and they'll be following the lead car. And then behind you will be a follow car. So in the event that anybody gets lost, needs to speak with anybody, there'll be radios in every vehicle. I'm going to be giving you turn-by-turn directions the whole time. If for any reason you need to speak with me, or if you have a problem, or just for any reason you just want to crack a joke, it's okay. Just go ahead and pick up the radio, push that button right there, and we'll hear you over the intercom, and we'll deal with it on the road. Other than that, we'll start making our way downstairs. Sure. As you go downstairs, think about kind of what vehicle you.
I pick one of the cars.
Absolutely.
Do you mind?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So just push play.
I saw this white one right here. I was wondering if that was available.
Absolutely.
Okay. Is that the one?
Yep.
I'll go for that one. That'll be it. Yes. I saw that from across the street. That's my driver right there. Thank you. It's funny, the last time I did something like this was with a Tesla.
Cool.
And
I live right near Tesla.
Oh, the 12th Street, whatever that place is.
No, in
I just remember you guys are authentically from California, so this is a new
Oh,
experience.
well, I'm from California. I don't think anybody else is.
Oh, he's from Detroit. Jason told me he's
Jason's
from,
from Detroit. Steve is from... No, Steve lives in Southern California.
Yeah.
I think we're the only two from California.
So you guys are true drivers then. You've been out in the open road.
We are professional drivers, and we've all been doing this for quite a long time.
Must be fun.
Yeah, pretty fun.
I'm really impressed with the way Lincoln has come up with some impressive. I mean, the styling is really very competitive now, considering how Mercedes and Lexus and Infiniti were always style leaders, and to see an American car company to be able to keep up like that and actually create some, I think, some new styles that they're going to want to follow after a while is impressive.
Yeah. On top of that, Lincoln is also trying to reinvent itself in a matter of speaking. Like. From looking at last year's MKZ to this year, this is 100% redesign.
And it looked good last year too.
Yep.
but I noticed it when I was coming down the street once. I saw the rear window, the rear lights, and
Hi there, over.
I thought that was an interesting touch.
Yeah. Well, the rear lights, actually, all the bulbs in this vehicle are all LED. So.
All right, folks. So what we're gonna do is just to make sure that you can hear my voice and that the car is running. Do me a favor and stick your left hand out the driver's side window. Excellent. Thank you so much. We'll be departing shortly. On the right-hand side, we're just going to move over briefly to the left-hand lane and then pull back over right so that we can make our right on T Street.
You chose the right street. This is the happening. It's getting to be the happening area here now.
Whoa. Like everything that you see here, it's all touch or slide. Like for the volume, you swipe your finger, swipe it back down.
Wow.
The other ones, that cream is way too bright. Well, I think so at least. It's just my opinion.
Is it more difficult to clean, or does that matter? You just don't like the look of it.
It's personal preference.
Yeah, it's true. So, the other thing is that I noticed that you've got a full sunroof here.
Absolutely. This panoramic roof is the largest panoramic roof in the industry.
See, I really don't need a convertible if I got something like this because you still have some protection in case your car does flip over.
Absolutely. This gives you the convertible feel without having a convertible.
Yeah, Pleasant Pops.
All right, folks, we're just going to gather around under this tent.
Yeah, whole big group. I like it. All right.
You come a long way since Mount Pleasant.
Huh? You've had our pops there?
Oh yeah.
Anyone else of you had Pleasant Pops before?
Yep.
Cool. Well, welcome to all you all who are new. We have been in business since 2009. It's Pleasant Pops, and we've sold at a lot of farmers markets around the area, so that's what he was mentioning we got our start at. So Pleasant Pops started with Roger and Brian, the founders of Pleasant Pops, went to UNC Chapel Hill together, and both grew up with neighborhoods that had paleterias in them. And so they're like little pop shops, and they loved it, and they came to DC and realized that there weren't any here, and so they were excited to start one. They've been in business starting with the farmers market, and then we added a food truck, and then so we still operate both of those, and then now we got a brick and mortar, just opened this last September. So we're pretty new on the scene. We use local ingredients. We have local dairy for our milk. We have local coffee from Ceremony Coffee in Annapolis. We sell a lot of local products in the store. And of course, we hand make all of our pops. So we'll give you guys a little bit of the experience in how we do this. and we're excited to partner when Lincoln approached us, partner with them because they're reinventing an American classic and as their cars, and we feel like we're reinventing the classic popsicle. So we're excited about that. And by the way, back to take home is that the word popsicle is trademarked. So that's why we're Pleasant Pops. And we never say popsicle like on any of our materials if you don't want to get sued. So for the record. Yeah, so this is just what we're going to do real quick because you guys are, I know, going to a lot of places. With a little competition here. So we hand make all of our pops here at the store. And these are stick straighteners. So this is what we use to hold the sticks and put them out in the pops. So imagine there's little pop molds on the bottom here. So we blend up our ingredients. These are the ingredients for our strawberry ginger lemonade pops. Of course, there's way more strawberries and way less ginger. that spreads pretty quickly. And so we blend them all up, and then we pop these in here, and we have a big machine that helps flash freeze them. So that way we don't have to have them in a freezer, overnight, really, which is what we did when we first started operating. We had these little molds and it just took forever. But now, of course, we need to produce more pops. So this will be a competition, so this is so you know what the finished product looks like, and I need 2 volunteers who want to be in a contest here.
I don't mind if someone doesn't mind holding the camera for a moment for me.
Sure, I can hold the camera.
I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Awesome. And one more? Don't be shy.
Come on.
It's easy.
Who's game? Who's gonna do it? Who's hungry?
I know. It's not a race, guys, if he doesn't have anyone to race against.
This isn't the, what is that, CBS, The Greatest Race or anything like
Yeah.
that, is it?
All right. You're getting prepped. I like it. Okay, good. So, you have this half, you have this half. What you're going to do is fill these guys up. So I'll get my coffee out of the way. And then you plop this thing on top of them after it's all filled up and lock it in. The first one to pick up a full rack of popsicle sticks is the winner. Are you ready? Are you marked? Get set, go. Come on. Oh, 2 in 1. I like it. We do this for hours to make our pops.
Take a picture, John.
Guys want big cheese, guys want pork. So because we are a food truck, also we're part of the Food Truck Association still, so it's just supporting each other for that.
So when you have a crowdfunding scenario like this, do these folks get anything besides mention? Is there any profit?
Yeah, there's different levels for every level of donation. So on Kickstarter, if you go to Kickstarter, for every project you'll see that you give a certain prize for whatever monetary amount. So it's different going up the chain.
What happens if you take off and you really,
Yeah.
What happens if you really take off? Is there some kind of long-term incentive for someone besides being associated?
You just deliver the prizes that you've promised.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
It's not on Kickstarter to deliver the products. Like Pebble Watch, they made these fancy watches, and they raised millions of dollars on
Really?
Kickstarter. Yep.
Is that like the Rock Watch? You remember the Rock Watch,
to
the
make-
tip by Tissot? Remember that?
No.
Yeah, to look at a car like this, I would not expect it to use recycled jeans for an insulated
And they don't
aspect.
even advertise it. They don't even talk about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well,